What are you afraid of?
Failure. Disappointing people I love.
Pain. What is that? Is there some pain? From?
Pain?
Yes.
And you don't have any?
Pain. No.
How can you have no pain?
I have a story for you. There's a man. He lives in a village. He only has his one stallion, one horse. And this horse does all the work for him. And then one day, the horse escapes. It runs away. And everyone in the village, they come to him and they say, "Oh, we are so sorry for you. Now you are so poor." And he says, maybe not. And then the next day, the horse returns and it brings 20 mares with it. And all the people in the village come and they say, "Oh, praise God, you're the richest man in the village. You must be so happy." And he says, maybe not. And then the next day, his son rides this stallion and he falls from it. And he's paralyzed. And all the villagers come and say, "I'm so sorry. You're the poorest of us all. You've lost your son." And he says, maybe not. So the next day there's a war and they call all the children from the village to go to war, and his son stays behind because he's paralyzed. And they say, "Oh, you must be so happy. You got to keep your son because all of our sons have perished in the war." And he says, maybe not. I think life is guiding us to something, bringing us to a place, trying to nudge us in the right direction. And I recognize that it's guiding me. You're here. Maybe one of the threads that I needed to unwind. So I'm very happy. You are continuing to live that moment, and as a result, you can't go forward. For me, something happened that hurt me. Not you. You stopped me and you made me have to look at the way I loved, how much I required from the person that I love, and I've had to continually live it over and over and over again. The thing that I most feared. And now, I understand it. And I love more deeply. Just because of that moment that you stopped me and you said, "Stand still, what you're about to do is wrong. Stand still, what that pain is from doesn't really matter. Stand still and try to understand."